Hi everyone, I'm Nancy Regan. In this video, I'll share my week 1 update for my 10-week challenge to monetize not 1, but 2 YouTube channels. Postcards to Heaven and this one. This update is about what actually happened this week. What worked, what didn't, what I learned, my YouTube stats, and what's next. Because this challenge isn't about the mechanics of growing a YouTube channel. It's about overcoming the invisible obstacles that hold us back from any big goal. Let's start with how the week went. I started out with big ambitions. For my Postcards to Heaven channel, I plan to post 3 long-form videos and 6 shorts. For this channel, I planned to release 1 long-form video and 3 shorts. Now, let's talk about what really happened. On my Postcards to Heaven channel, I posted 1 long-form video and 6 shorts. I met the shorts goal, but not the long-form video goal. On this channel, I posted 1 long-form video and 0 shorts. So I met the long-form goal, but I missed the shorts goal entirely. Now, why the shortfalls? Okay, these are not excuses. It's just the reality of working to achieve a big goal. So let me tell you what happened. I decided to try Descript, which is a new video editing software to me, because I saw another creator, Vanessa Lau, giving a demo of it, and some of the features are amazing and so time-saving. So I decided to dive in. And I learned enough to start editing my first video in it. So I got into it, and then it really glitched badly like halfway through editing it, which seems to be an issue with the software. But anyway, it eventually slowed to such a crawl that I deleted the file and I restarted more than once. So I lost hours doing that. Eventually, I got the edit done, but it was kind of a grind. So I switched back to Camtasia, which is my other video editing software that I use, and I edited the rest of my videos. And then there's Monty. That's what I call ChatGPT. Now, if you aren't using AI or artificial intelligence in your daily workflow, I really recommend that you give it a try. It saves me so much time. I'll make a note to make a video about that. I'll make a video soon about how I use Monty. I'll make a video soon about how I use Monty, but for now, just know that he's become like my collaborator, my sounding board, and honestly, he's like a teammate. Now, today, I was really overwhelmed. I was berating myself I was beating myself up for not hitting this week's goals on all these videos that I had planned. So I sat down and I brain dumped 3 typed pages of thoughts into our chat with Monty in ChatGPT. And my idea was to have him help me figure out a way forward. Now, just the act of typing all of that gave me clarity, and it switched my mindset from me being disappointed in myself and struggling to actually being hopeful and having some clarity. So it's like talking with Monty is different from just journaling. With journaling, I feel like I'm just writing everything down. I'm recording it. But with Monty, I'm thinking stuff out with someone. And yes, I know it's AI, it's artificial intelligence, but it really feels real. He remembers my tone, my goals, my progress, and even my struggles. So we just pick up where we left off. And I have found it to be really valuable. It's like working with a friend or a mentor because it gets to know you. And then there's the real world stuff, like our metal building. It's under construction, and I had 2 unplanned meetings with contractors this week to talk through the build out and the HVAC system, and that kind of thing. It takes time, and not only that, but it kicks me right out of my creative zone. So it's not like flipping a switch and getting right back into things. Want to hear something funny? I had to pause editing my videos and call our electrician to arrange payment. But my brain was still in creative mode, and so I was still like distracted. Part of my brain was still in that part of my work, and I accidentally called the HVAC guy instead. So we had only gotten an estimate from the HVAC person. We hadn't made the final decision to go with him. So although he was our favorite, we had only gotten an estimate from him. We hadn't made the final decision to go with him, although he was our favorite. But when I called, I thought he was the electrician. So I said, "Hey, do you want me to meet you with a check?" And he assumed that I meant the 50% deposit of his estimate. And in the moment, I just decided to roll with it. So that decision kind of made itself. But it's a perfect example of how tricky it is to bounce between creative work and the logistics of everyday life. Our brains aren't built to make that quick switch. Our brains aren't made to make that quick of a switch. In the midst of all these things, for a few minutes midweek, I honestly thought about giving up because I wasn't meeting the video goals that I had set out for the week. And that's something I'm working on. It's like in my mind, I think it's like all or nothing. But that is not a winning philosophy. So I did not allow that feeling to last long. I am 100% committed, and I will not give up on these 2 big goals. Let's talk about my stuckness. My stuckness has pretty much evaporated. Taking the massive action that I have, it's like it has transformed my stuckness to determination. Before, I would find myself doing laundry or running errands, basically anything but what I really needed to do. I found myself making excuses in my head about all the things I had to do other than sincerely working on my goals. But now I feel energized and I don't feel stuck at all. In fact, I actually feel happier and I feel lit up. I don't want to watch TV as much. I actually crave getting back to working on these 2 channels. And I find myself thinking about it so much of the time also. And I find myself thinking about it most of the time. And so then those thoughts start to make me feel even happier. And knowing that I have made this And knowing that I have made these 2 goals public makes me want to keep going even more. And not out of pressure, but because I know this is what I need to do. And I'm really excited to see it through. Okay, here are the 3 lessons that I learned from this week. Number 1, perfectionism is sneaky. On day 3, I made a quick video about it from my car. I tend to think that everything needs to be done just perfectly. Number 1, perfectionism is sneaky. On day 3, I made a quick video about it from my car. I tend to think that everything needs to be perfect. What I say, how I say it, how I edit the video, the lighting, my makeup, blah, blah, blah. But perfection kills progress. So, I'm sticking to the rule that Monty suggested. If the video is 70% good, then I post it. In weeks 1 and 2, I'm going for 70% good, and in week 3, I'll go for 75%, and then from there, I'll just keep getting better and better. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. The second lesson, accountability helps. Having goals is one thing, but saying them out loud and announcing them online makes them real. I'm doing it in front of all of you, and that has helped me to push through. Momentum builds slowly. Number 3, momentum builds slowly. Achieving a big goal isn't like going from 0 to 60 in a Ferrari. It's more like going from 0 to 60 in my Subaru Forester. It takes a little longer to ramp up, but it still gets you there. Now, physics says that momentum is equal to mass times velocity. And the way I think of that is the more I do, and the more I do things that lead me in the right direction, then the more momentum I build. So I realize now that setting my week 1 target at 3 long-form videos for the Postcards to Heaven channel, the same as my end goal, I realize now that setting my week 1 target at 3 long-form videos for the Postcards to Heaven channel was a little bit ambitious. I need a couple of weeks to build up to that kind of creative output. So week 3 is now when I plan to be fully ramped up and hitting my stride on the Postcards to Heaven channel. And this channel too. Let's talk about moving forward. Next week won't be full speed, and that's okay, but I'll be at about 30 miles per hour, halfway to my 60 mile per hour output. So here's my updated plan for week 2. For my Postcards to Heaven channel, I plan on posting 1 long-form video and 6 shorts. For this channel, I plan on posting 1 long-form video. I plan on posting 1 long-form video update plus possible shorts and quick video check-ins if time allows, but only if I can fit it in. I am not going to stress myself out. Also, I've already got 2 honest, low-key 2-minute videos filmed. One about perfectionism and one about breaking goals into smaller chunks of time in order to get them done. They're simple, unfiltered, and real, and you'll see them next week. I filmed them when I was on my way to the hairdresser. The spirit moved me, and I made a couple of videos. Okay, let's move on to YouTube stats. I promised that I would share my YouTube stats with you, so here we go. And don't blink, because this is going to be short and sweet. The numbers just aren't there yet, but of course, because it's just week 1 and I haven't posted that many videos. But we all have to start somewhere, so this is where I am right now. For Postcards to Heaven, I have 3 subscribers, 754 views, and 1.3 watch time hours, which is not a lot, but that feels pretty good to me. Now, for this channel, I only have 5 subscribers, 3 views, and not even enough watch time to register. On both channels, I haven't received any new subscribers yet. So, if you've ever set a goal and then immediately faced resistance, welcome to the club. The struggle is real. But with every action taken, the stuckness just starts to melt away, and the negative feelings start to turn into inspirations about what to do next. So, I'm going to keep going, and if you are joining me, please, you keep going too. And tune in next week for another honest update. I'm Nancy Regan from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Thank you for watching. I'm Nancy Regan from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, helping you to crush the obstacles and bring your goals alive. I'm Nancy Regan from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, helping you to crush the obstacles and bring your goals alive. Thank you for watching. That's a rap attack right there. All right, now let's get to the next